So with the beautiful pastimes of childhood, with these beautiful pastimes, Krishna is actually putting all the devotees in oceans of bliss. And in this way, he's saying that he is not controlled by opulence. Again and again, Dhamma says to this Damodar. Sattavata Muni is saying, Swayam Bhagavan, he is Sarva Shaktimam. But he accepts being controlled by the devotees. Bhagavan is prema adin. He's submissive or controlled, dependent on his devotees. Mother Jashoda has bound Gopal, you have heard. The tattva-vichara is that Ma Jashoda, did she really bind him or not? According to the rasa-vichara, rasa-vichara is that Mother Jashoda, she bound him. But there are two things, tattva-siddhanta and rasa-siddhanta. According to the rasa-siddhanta will be established on the basis of the tattva-siddhanta. If you don't know tattva-siddhanta, then you'll not be able to actually enter rasa-siddhanta. That's why Jiva Goswami, he says in the Sandarbha, the more you enter tattva-siddhanta, the more you can relish rasa-siddhanta, rasa-madhurya. Just like when the river is flowing, the two banks of the river, they go together always. Sometimes you see that if there's a flood in the river, the two banks of the river, they become overtaken by the water, right? Because of the flood. So, tattva-siddhanta and rasa-siddhanta, if they are going at the same time, like parallel lines. You know parallel lines. You know in geometry, parallel lines. They are going together at the same time, like parallel lines. Parallel. So these parallel lines. So in the same way, rasa-siddhanta and tattva-siddhanta, they always go like parallel lines, parallel. But sometimes prema, in prema sometimes there's like a overtaken or increase so much. Prema increases. So Shastra explains that sometimes, for example, imagine there's a flood. In the flood you cannot see the banks of the river, right? Because of the flood. You know that song? So you don't see the banks of the river because they are flooded, right? But when the flood is slowly like the water is coming back to its original level, then again you can see the two banks, isn't it? So in the same way, sometimes the rasa will increase, will be a flood of rasa. Okay? And this will cover tattva-siddhanta or like drown tattva-siddhanta. Okay? But still, tattva-siddhanta still there. And then again it will come to surface. So in the same way, in the Damodarashtaka, there's tattva-siddhanta and at the same time rasa-siddhanta. Why? You have heard the Leelas, the childhood pastimes of Krishna. Krishna is Swayam Bhagavan, but he's doing pastimes like he was a normal human being. But remember, he's not a human being, he's God himself, Swayam Bhagavan. That's why these pastimes give so much bliss and attract the heart of everyone. If Krishna was like a normal person, like if a normal person was doing these pastimes, then we wouldn't feel so much happiness, ananda, coming from these pastimes. That's why Satyavata Muni says, Iti Dikswa Lilabir Ananda Kum. In this way, Swayam Bhagavan, with these beautiful childhood pastimes, house in the house of Mother Jashoda, actually Jogamaya arranges these pastimes. Whatever Lila Bhagavan performs is all performed by Jogamaya. So, he knows everything, but at the same time, he is completely innocent. I don't know anything. In the jiva it's not possible. For a jiva it's not possible to know everything and at the same time don't know anything. It's not possible for a jiva. But for Bhagavan, these two contradictory qualities exist at the same time. Sarvajnata and mugdhata. That's why the pastimes of the Lord give so much bliss, because at the same time he has these two qualities. Like Brahma. Brahma stole the cows and friends of Krishna and put them in the cave in the mountain. And then Bhagavan Shri Krishna, he was searching for his friends, afraid. Where has my friends gone? Gone to where are my cows? So Swayam Bhagavan, at the same time, he knows everything. He knows, oh, my friends and my cows, they were stolen by Brahma. They are put in a cave. So, Brahma, what did he do? Sorry, Krishna, he manifested in the form of all his friends himself, and also in the form of all the cows. But Brahma later on, he understood. So actually Krishna wanted to tell Brahma, look, you are doubting me. You are doubting me, but you were thinking if I'm God or not, but I am. You were feeling doubt. You're doubting. So what did Brahma see? That the same Krishna, in one form, he was grazing the cows, and then he saw what? That all those cows, they were in the same shape of the Ishtadev of Brahma, which is Garbhodakashai Vishnu. So in this way Krishna is showing, look, I'm not ordinary. So in like with 4 arms, Brahma saw all of them, the friends and the cows, because they were like expansions of Krishna. Then Brahma started doing stava-stutis, prayers, and he understood Krishna is not an ordinary boy. He's not an ordinary boy. So Bhagavan has this speciality. If you have any doubts, any question, any doubts, Bhagavan will make this go away. So actually he wanted to purify the heart of Brahma. And at the same time, Krishna manifests other pastimes. Which other leelas? The gopis, older gopis, So they thought only Mother Jashoda breastfeed Krishna. It would be so nice if Krishna would also take from our breast milk. So Krishna manifested like in the saka shape to drink breastfeed from them, take milk from them. Also the cows also. What happened? The other cows also, all the cows also wanted to breastfeed Krishna. So that's why Krishna also manifested as cows. And for 1 year, no one realized who are these cows and friends. No one knew for 1 year. No one even realized. So there are so many other leelas also that Krishna performs. So this Brahma-vimohana-lila, in this pastime, this thing that Krishna presented in Brahma-vimohana-lila, you don't see in other pastimes. Generally. It's a very special lila. Actually, when Krishna does one thing, he is actually accomplishing many things at the same time. You see, in one pastime, he did so many tasks in only one lila. For example, he made the cows pleased because he became their cows. He made the gopis pleased, the other gopis because he became their kids. Because the other women were thinking only Mother Jashoda can serve Gopal. We also wanted to get this good fortune to serve Gopal. Bhagavan is Banchakalpataru. So whatever you think, whatever desire you have, Bhagavan will fulfill it. So, yeah. So for almost 1 year, this Brahma-vimohana-lila, Brahma, he had stolen the cows and friends. From that moment until 1 year, like it lasted for 1 year, no one even realized what was going on. Okay, that Krishna had become all the friends and cows. But later on, Baladeva, he realized, he understood. When Krishna was grazing the cows and coming back to his house, at that moment, all the moms, like the elderly gopis, what would they do? Generally, they would not give so much attention to their kids. They would all like come to Gopal and take Gopal. But now, like before they were all doing arati and they all come to Gopal before. But now, during this year that Krishna had become all the friends, for 1 year, all the elderly gopis, they were taking their own kids when they're coming back from cow grazing. Because now who is their own kids? Each one of them is Krishna himself. So we see this in Brahma-vimohana-lila, and this is what is going on. We see. Do you understand? So 1 year ago means, okay, Brahma, before Brahma stealing the cows and friends, calves and friends, all the mothers of elderly gopis, they would not give so much attention to their own kids when they're coming back for cow grazing. They would all come to embrace Gopal and to see Gopal like this. But from that day, when Brahmaji, he stole the cows, from that moment we see the opposite. What do you start to see? Like these moms, they were not giving so much attention to Gopal. They were giving attention to their own kids. So because who was their own kids? It was Krishna himself. They were Krishna himself. Krishna himself. But because of Jogamaya, no one realized this or saw this. And what about the cows also? So for 1 year, the cows, what happened? Their cows' moms were giving so much milk to them. But the cow had already had another baby calf. And then the mom cow was not giving attention to the new baby calf, but giving more attention and like licking the older calf, 1-year-old calf, because actually this calf was Krishna. Baladeva realized this. Baladeva saw him, couldn't understand. He was like bewildered. What's going on? How possible the mom cow, like for example, the cow was not giving attention to the new baby calf and coming down from the hill just to give milk to the older calf. This never happens for a cow, but this was happening. So Baladeva realized, oh, why is this happening? Generally, a cow will give so much attention to the new baby calf, lick him, give him milk, blah blah, and all this. But mom cow was not giving attention to the new baby calf and giving so much more attention to the older calf. Even coming down from a hill just for the older calf. Think about it. Even they had to stop the cow to do this because she wanted to go to the older calf. So Baladeva saw this and was impressed. Baladeva Prabhu, he is Akhanda Guru Tata, undivided principle of the spiritual master, and he's also not different from Krishna. But still, Baladeva Prabhu, according to the tattva-vichara, there is no difference between Baladeva and Krishna. So Baladeva was thinking, Maya cannot delude me, like normal Maya cannot delude me. So what is going on? Baladeva was thinking. Then Baladeva like focused to understand. Then he realized. Baladeva saw, oh Krishna, your belly is not full from drinking milk from only one mama, only one mother. You want to drink from the breast of all the moms, all the mothers. So in this 1 year, so since Brahma had stolen the cows and friends, and on that year, during that year, Purnamasi announced. She said, in this year, during this year, all the now it's auspicious that everybody should get married in this year. All the young girls and boys. It's a very beautiful moment. Hearing what Purnamasi Devi told, all the Vrajavasi married their girls. So actually, all the gopis, they married to whom? To Krishna, because Krishna was all the boys on that year. All the women, so they actually got married to Krishna. Why? Because the Sakas, for 1 year, they were in the cave, right? So their friends, or the cowherd men, they were all Krishna actually. So all of them got married to Krishna in reality. So many people say, oh, Krishna is doing rasa with the gopis and that, but they are not married. But you see, in the Brahma-vimohana-lila, in these pastimes, we can see that actually the gopis, they marry to Krishna, yes, so that nobody would criticize the rasa-lila. Oh, Krishna is dancing with the wives of other gopis, having affair with them. But if you really analyze it deeply, you'll see that Krishna and gopis, they did get married, didn't they? Yes, they did. So this is the tattva-vichara, the conception about the philosophical truths. So we see that Krishna never ever did rasa with the wives of others, because this would be against the rules. They were their own wives. If you're married to someone, if a married woman and man, they are meeting, whatever they do, this is not faulty, it's not something bad. So the tattva is explaining this. But without parakiya-rasa, paramore mode, there is no ras. If there's no paramore mode, then prema won't increase, won't be so attractive. Prema-rasa. So to make prema-rasa more amazing, Jogamaya creates this mood that the gopis, they don't think they are married to Krishna. Krishna says also in this verse. So one thing is tattva-vichara, another thing is rasa-vichara. So the gopis are not thinking I'm married to Krishna. They are not thinking. They think we are paranari. We belong to another man. Jiva Goswami Pada explains their wedding, wedding, actually was like in a dream, swapnik. When Purnamasi Devi, she announced that your girls, your daughters should get married in this year. So it was like in a dream, swapnabat, like a dream. It was not real. Like, so all the gopis that they got married to the gopas was like in a dream also. So if you see something in your dream, oh, my daughter got married, this and that. But actually the wedding did not take place. So parents, first they have to agree with the wedding. It's not like Western countries that you can get married as according to your wish. Love marriage. What is marriage? Love marriage, like in the Western countries. No, this is not the Indian culture. No. Not according to your own desire. If you have love, okay, so first of all, the parents, they must consent, they must agree. If mother and father are not allowing the marriage, then this marriage is not accepted. So, according to the Indian culture, the parents should consent with the marriage, and then the Brahmana has to do the 5 sacrifice according to Satkriya Sardipika. People should also have be witness of. Everyone should be witness of the wind, of the sun. Mantras, so many mantras also for getting married. So, Jiva Goswami explains, if the gopis, they were married just like in a dream, swapnik. The Vrajavasis were thinking, oh, our daughters got married. They just thought this. Jogamaya created this mode. But actually, the gopis were really young at the time. Really young. Okay, they are married. But they didn't even know what is marriage life at that time. These are beautiful descriptions. So, when we hear this katha and we feel so much happiness, bliss, ananda. These leelas of Lord submerge the devotees in pools of bliss. Krishna himself said, I am a gopa and I don't accept anyone else other than a gopi. So the qualification to enter the rasa-lila, you must be born from the house of a gopi, and you must get the body of a gopi, and you have to get married to a gopa, to a man, and then with parakiya-bhav, paramore mood, then you can meet with Krishna, and then you can enter the rasa-lila. It's not easy to enter the rasa-lila, not at all. It's not easy. According to time, place, and circumstance, the rasa takes place. The other day, Maharaja told a beautiful siddhanta. I liked it so much, his speech. Radharani also came in Kurukshetra. The gopis are also there. But Krishna could have done the rasa in Kurukshetra then, isn't it? In the meeting of Kurukshetra, this is a context of the katha about the meeting Kurukshetra. You hear how in the solar eclipses time, all the Brajabasis came. to Kurukshetra. Nanda Jashoda also. Srimati Radhika, the gopis, they came there. This katha is in the Bhagavatam, okay? So there, Srimati Radhika, she was crying and saying, Rupa Goswami, even he wrote this shloka, Priya Soham Sahachari, Kuriketra Mintas. Srimati Radhika, why she's crying there in Kurukshetra? They could have done the Raslila and they would stop crying, right? But no. You cannot do the Raslila in Kurukshetra. Raslila only in Vrindavan. Vrindavan, I'm saying, Brihat Vrindavan, okay, the great Vrindavan. The Raslila cannot take place anywhere else other than Vrindavan. And in each universe, there's only one Vrindavan. In each universe. This is the tattva-siddhanta. So we are here in this universe now. In this universe, we are in the earth planet. Prithvi, what is the shloka? Prithvi is blessed. Trilokya Prithvi. So, Vrindavan. So in all the three worlds, the earth is the most blessed because of Vrindavan. So there are 14 planetary systems, 7 upper and 7 lower. So Prithvi is there in the middle. And in all the three worlds, Prithvi is most blessed. Dhanya. Because Vrindavan is here. And in Vrindavan, Raslila took place. Raslila didn't happen in Kurukshetra. In any other place it cannot take place. So Desh, Kala, Patra, time, place, circumstance. It's really important. Samai, the time also, and place. And so, Krishna, starting with his childhood pastimes, Sakya Lila, even Madhura Lila, Paramur conjugal pastimes. With all these pastimes, Krishna is giving happiness to his devotees. And the topmost Lila is Ras Lila. In this way, the Hari-katha is so sweet and gives so much happiness to our ears as well. Hari-katha means Hari-katha gives happiness to the heart and to the ears. Vanchakalpa.